All right, now we'll get started. Welcome everybody back to the Picking Pennsylvania podcast. I am Justin, the Susquehanna Picker. Down below we have Hippy and eBay Ron. This is episode 18.1 because episode 18 was us trying to figure out what the hell was making some microphone feedback noise. So I think we have it okay now. So
yeah,
only time will
good.
tell. Only time will tell. Let's start the day off. Let's just say, if anybody's not familiar with the show, we'll talk shit for about the first half hour, and then usually the last half hour we do our top five. So stay tuned to our top five today. It is the top five best business or company spokesperson or mascots. It could be either or. So that will be later in the show. So stay tuned for that, and we'll go into our typical first segment. What's the drink of the day?
Well, I'll go. I got Monster again.
Oh, the great Monster again.
Yep. I buy that by the case. And I need it today. Whew. Tired.
What do you got there, Joe? A Guinness?
Now, I wouldn't buy it, but my buddy bought it for me for. But I'm getting ready for football season.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Getting ready to kick off football season. He bought it for my retirement. I wouldn't buy it, but I ain't gonna waste it.
I'm just kicking a just non-alcoholic, just Swiss diet iced tea in my 50-cent yard sale Yeti from Allentown that time.
Oh yeah.
So figure yesterday we were pretty hot and heavy. We had our family fantasy football draft yesterday, so drank more than what I anticipated, and I didn't get lit up, but I drank more, and I need to take a night off because tomorrow's our local trivia night, and then Wednesday I'm going to a Senators baseball game. Friday I think I'm going to a Senators game. Sunday I'm going to a Phillies game. Oh, it's going to be a long week.
Did you guys see that thing about that catcher who's going to play on two different teams?
I got a headline a little bit ago when I was at work, but I didn't read it. But I did see something about two different teams in one day.
Yeah, I guess he was on the one team, and the show. I guess the game was canceled, maybe weather or something like that. And then he got traded to another team. So now they're doing the game makeup, and because he was on the other team, he has to be on that team. But he's on this other team now too, or something like that. So he gets to play catcher on both teams, or I don't know how that's going to work.
I should read in. I wonder is the other team he got traded to? Is it like a rival for like? Is it like same division or same conference or?
I'm thinking it's same conference, but I mean they had a game. This is a makeup game, so I don't know if it has playoff implications. That's why they're doing a makeup.
But was it a delayed game then? It wasn't finished. I would say.
That's what I think it was.
Stopped after what? After 5 innings or something. So they got to go finish it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that's only right. If he was playing at the time, he should be there.
Now what he could do is he could pull Pete Rose and put a bet on himself to be horrible.
Yeah.
For the second game, which he's going to be. I'm just blaming it on fatigue.
I don't see it on CNN's webpage, but I do see they sold Babe Ruth's jersey for a record $24 million.
I saw the headline, didn't hear the price, so thank you, Ron, for letting us know. $24 million.
Yeah, that was I guess one of the playoffs when he pointed, where he's going to hit it.
Oh yeah,
he hit it right there. Yeah, it was that jersey. Let's see.
$24 million.
And then 32 World Series. Yep.
Wow.
Of course, it's probably going to be like, how many? One already sold. Oh no, there it is. So there is another a reselling group I listen to, the Trash to Cash podcast. they do content creation on YouTube. One of the guys is he does reselling for a living. The other two, they do it, but they're not as into it as Kevin, the Commonwealth Picker, is. But Carrie, American Arbitrage, I told you, or I don't know if you were here. One of you two wasn't here, but he found a pretty rare sports card when he opened up a pack, and he gave it to that Golden Auctions, who does all that big memorabilia stuff. And it ends next week, 7 days from now. I think it was $40 for the pack or the box of cards, and that one card is up to 14,500.
Wow.
I don't know what the estimates were. A lot of people were saying like in that 10 to 20 range. So, I mean, it's not autograph card. It's just a 2024 Panini National Sports Card Collection Silver Pack National Insert Iowa Hawkeyes Caitlin Clark rookie card.
Oh, Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, but it's not autograph.
Now, is it like only one in the pack, and that's why it's bringing?
Yeah, it is a 1 out of 1.
Okay, so if you have an unopened pack, it's probably worthless now. If you were trying to save it.
Yeah, let me see something here. I'll show you the screen. I don't know how good you guys be able to see it. Can you guys see the screen?
Yeah.
It's hard.
There it is.
Yeah, it's small.
Wow.
Is it? Yeah, it was graded at a 10 too. They graded it for him.
Oh, good.
But yeah, 14.5 and has another week to go on it. So
yeah, still has 7 days. Yeah. Wow.
Nice little $40 fine.
Oh yeah.
Now I'll switch back to this view. I like that one better. Yeah, so that's pretty neat. Pretty interesting. It was up to, I was following it the other day. It was up to 10,000. So somebody bumped it up there pretty good. So Ron is back. How was your trip? Your cruise, correct?
Yes, cruise. It was actually really good. I think we flew out to Miami first for one night, just because of all the problems with the airlines and the hurricanes, and I didn't want to risk basically missing the cruise because of the airline being delayed. And I think I spent almost more money on the one night Miami than I did on cost me for the cruise, because the cruise to me was free.
Yeah.
I just had to pay port taxes and tips and everything else. Alcohol was free.
Did you hit up South Beach at all?
No, we just stayed downtown Miami at the hotel. We tried to go out for a walk to get something to eat, and by the time we were done, it was starting to rain, so we headed back.
Yeah, but they say in Florida though, if it can rain 5 minutes and be nice. Just wait it out 5 minutes. But
I will tell you, like down there, no one took cash.
Really?
No one took cash. Everything was credit, and I got screwed. I wasn't aware that they automatically add 18% gratuity to the bill.
Oh.
So when we had dinner. So that when we walked out, it was lunch. So we had dinner there at the hotel because it was still rain. And the bill was like $149. So I said, "Can I leave a tip in cash?" And she said, "Yeah." So I thought the bill at $150 was a little high. So I get left $30, and she was all excited. Well, now I know she double dipped.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't like that. I understand it for like a lot of times you go out and have like parties of 8 or more or 10 or more. They'll tack that on, but
yeah,
man, 2 or 3 people, don't put that on the bill.
But it was like the same way on the cruise. Everything had 18% gratuity added to it.
See, here's a hot take. Hopefully nobody yells at me for this, but here's how I tip. I go into a restaurant and I'm starting at 20% flat. Now, whichever ways it goes from there, that is completely up to you as a server. And I do take into credit the kitchen because sometimes it's not the server's fault, but I mean it can go down to 10%. It could go down to 0%. There's been twice I've left no tip, but it could go as high as 30, 40% if it's really good service. Drop my pen.
Yeah, I generally do 20. just for simplicity with math. But you're right. If the service like sucked for no reason, I mean, I understand people have bad days, but you're in the hospitality field. You gotta, put that on the back burner. Don't take it out on your clients and customers.
Yeah. I wonder if you can get away with that. Here's a thing, and I don't like to bring up politics, but since both candidates want to talk about not tax and tips, eBay should give you an offer. Say you want to sell something for $1, but have a $99 tip on it.
Well, back in the old days, that's what people did. Especially, it was really bad in the computer field. People would be selling a $100 video card for 99 cents, but then have $99 shipping. And back then, you only paid fees on the sales price, not the shipping, like they do now. That's the reason why now eBay charges their commission on everything, including taxes.
Which I don't like. And you would think, being 2024, eBay's been around for a long time now, that they can't have some sort of AI or computer software to be able to pick that out and catch that and give us sellers a break and the buyers a break on that. I mean, because it's the same way with taxes. They charge sales tax on a lot of stuff that some states don't charge sales tax on.
Yeah.
I mean, like in Pennsylvania, you have to be careful on how you list something. Because if I list just say a vintage T-shirt, like a rock and roll T-shirt, concert T-shirt under collectible, it will be every right should be taxed. But if I list it under clothing in Pennsylvania, there's no sales tax on clothing. But if you I had a guy in California message me. I didn't do it, but he was like, "Hey, I forget what the hell it was. Could you change the category on that to whatever and not have it be in the collectibles category? Because apparently California has a very high sales tax on collectibles." I was like, "No, buddy, you're stuck with it. I don't know what to tell you." I mean,
I wonder if that goes for Mad Men stuff too.
Oh, I think somebody was giving me Morse code to the wall back here. I didn't know what was going on. Did you?
Yeah, I heard it.
What was that? But yeah, it's another hot one here in Pennsylvania. It's hopefully should be done Thursday. It is Monday. We're recording. It's in the afternoon. Thursday looks like hopefully the last day. Then we drop back down to the 70s and low 80s. But it's approaching 90 degrees, and it is muggy. You went down to the Caribbean, correct, Ron?
Yep, Aruba, Dominican Republic, and Bonaire.
Now, was it real muggy down there, or just hot?
Yes, muggy, steamy. I know, because it wasn't quite as bad as Miami. Because when we got back, it was 92% humidity in Miami, and it was just horrible.
Yeah. God, I hate humidity. Hate it.
Oh yeah. Well, you're out
with a passion. Yeah, the shade today was great, but the sun was, man, it was hot. And then the students returned on campus today, so it made things a lot worse for us. I mean, it was just too much traffic. We have 2 parking lots that are closed for construction. Tempers were getting heated because nobody could find a place to park. A lot of pedestrians. It's just like, oh my God. Recipe for disaster. But so I came home, and of course it was Patrick's first day of school today. And he started 7th grade. And he comes in, and I said, "Hey, how was your day?" And he said, Good. And my wife's at the dining room table taking care of some work stuff. And Patrick goes, "Do you know I don't have school Friday?" I'm like, "What the hell do you not have school Friday for?" "Oh, Labor Day recess."
Labor Day.
I was like, "Well, you have Monday off, right?" "Yeah." I was like, "What the hell do you need Friday off then for too?" You start school back-to-back weeks, 4-day school weeks, back-to-back weeks. We never had that as a kid.
No, but these days, ever since
Gotta
COVID,
ease into it.
yeah, ever since COVID, they got the schools are set up for home teaching, so there's no snow days anymore.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know,
we
wasn't it
don't
like
even.
that
Yeah,
last
they don't
year?
get snow days.
Yeah, if it's bad snow, they either delay or they stay home. If they stay home,
Yeah,
they still have school.
I think our district calls it the remote learning day.
Yeah,
which is a crock, because then when Patrick tells us what he has to do for remote learning day, it's like, oh, you have to log on for like a total of 35 minutes, and that's it. So if you do your stuff off the computer, you log in for 35 minutes, do your stuff, and you're done for the day. So you can pretty much be all wrapped up by 9 o'clock in the morning and go out and have fun in the snow. But I was like, oh man, these kids today, they got it good. Because it's funny, we had back to school night obviously last week since school started, and we're going around my old middle school where I went, which where he goes now, and like we visit. At least 4 of his teachers say, yeah, we don't like to give homework. We like to think of that time as home time and all that. And I'm thinking, where was this shit when I was a student? Our teachers were just, I mean, they would pile the homework on you when I was a kid. Jesus.
what homework? That's what study halls were for.
Well, Ron, when you goof around in study hall, and then you got to go to detention, so you can't even do your homework in detention. You got to wait until you get home. You're working till 7 or 8 o'clock at night. But yeah, it's like, man, these teachers don't want to give homework. Now these kids are getting all these days off. It's like, oh my goodness. At least he's at the age now that we don't need a babysitter, and he's got friends to hang out with during the day for those days. So
is this middle school, the first year of middle school for him?
No, last year technically was. In our district, they put 6th grade in the middle school now.
Okay.
Now, when I went, 6th grade was still elementary.
Yeah, 7th grade was middle school, and we called them chippies.
Yes. Oh no, was it 7th and 8th was middle school? I don't know. Was 7th grade chippies or 9th grade?
See, us it was 7th, 8th, and 9th in middle, and then high school started at 10.
Okay.
Where I went.
Yeah, I remember the word chippies, but I want to say that was 9th grade, but maybe I'm mistaken.
9th grade to us was sophomores, juniors, and then seniors.
Mm.
That's the way it is in the yearbooks.
Now, Joe's so old, so long ago, there was only 2 kids in that one-room schoolhouse when he went.
So he's just stayed in kindergarten.
Yeah. Their homework was, they had to take 10 stone tablets home.
That's back when you had to walk to school barefooted and 8 foot of snow uphill both ways.
2 miles.
2 miles.
Yes, 2 miles. Yep. Yeah.
I'm glad you made it back. Oh, sorry, I was reading it. I thought it was that catcher thing on baseball on my phone, but it wasn't. We're glad you made it back, Ron.
Thank you.
We'll be in the Caribbean here in December sometime, and can't wait for that to come. I'm ready for it.
You'll be here before you know it.
I know. I'm good. I'm glad it's over Christmas, so we don't have to deal with all that mess. I saved something. Somebody messaged me on Messenger the other day. I want to bring it up. I don't know if it's his real name. Ben from Northern Pennsylvania. He's up there by the 100-mile yard sale, Joe. Small town called Kane, Kane. It's outside St. Mary's and stuff like that. But he's a new reseller. He wants to meet up with us next year. I told him a couple places that we stay, like to have fun. But he messaged me. It's like his first year selling. I'm not sure if he's doing it full time. He said we talked on eBay. He's the Black Cherry Capital Picker. It's a long name, but thank you for the video. It helped me out a lot. But I was wondering, not to be a burden, but I'm just wondering. I'm feeling pretty shitty and downright defeated. I've gotten 2 major negative remarks. First was a whole collection of porcelain figurines that got destroyed in shipping. Now I shipped 3 chalk statues, probably chalkware, that was wrapped in foam, shipping pad, and stuff full of it, and the head busted off the one. It depleted any funding I had built up. I'm struggling pretty bad. I'm just wondering how you deal with it and can keep going. I'm addicted to it, but I'm worried everything I'm shipping is going to break and it's just going to destroy me in the end. I told him how I pack things up, and I said, I don't know what he meant by foam shipping pad, but if it's what I'm thinking, I hardly ever use that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it could be multiple issues. A, is the item too fragile to ship in the first place? I mean, some things are just
that might
fragile.
Especially if you're first starting out, you might want to stick to something a little less fragile before.
Yeah, I mean, and it's possible it already had a hairline crack, and then just the slightest pressure point could snap the head off on a statue if it was already had a hairline. 2, if you're afraid of losing money, get insurance. Make sure you ship it through a reputable shipping company. I mean, the post office is great, but I don't recommend partial post at all. I mean, stuff with partial post is bad. Media mail is bad. Joe, you can tell us that, right?
It goes through the longest, slowest shipping process that way, and the roughest. Yeah,
I got a box right here. Ugh. Look at that. All the corners are crushed.
Ground advantage or media?
In a hole. That came to me ground advantage. Parcel post.
Yeah.
I haven't even noticed.
It's in the system longer. Because it's going truck and it's not flying, so it's going to be in the system longer, and it's going to get toppled around a few times.
Oh yeah.
I've never had any complaints. I do ship a lot ground advantage, but it's nothing like big, or it's just small stuff. Nothing has any kind of weight or anything like that. Or what I do is I make sure I pack the box full. So like even if a corner dents, it's not damaging the product because it's so full of just whatever, paper, bubble wrap, packing paper, extra cardboard, just filler. I do that, but I ship a lot of priority or FedEx and stuff like that. I do FedEx ground a lot. I just always look at prices.
FedEx packages did they run?
Did I have any packages arrive today?
No, going out.
I had one today that went out.
Oh, okay, good. All right, I saved you room then. I had 6.
Oh, okay.
I only had one.
I had a baby in the wall behind you there.
Yeah, I only had one, but by the time I got done and everything went off this morning, I had 5 more. So I threw them out on the porch. Next thing you know, because that's the first time I used it because I don't go down to work anymore. So I said, you know what, I'm going to start making them come pick the shit up, and they did.
Did they? Now I pay $21.50 a week for them to come out, and there has to be at least $75 in purchase price of the label for the week. Otherwise, the fee goes to, oh God, I forget what it is, $65 for the week. So I didn't cancel my stuff last week. So probably next week I'll get a bill in the mail.
Oh, I just did a one-time pickup.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that option on there.
Okay. Yeah. I pay for the option.
Yeah, I saw that.
Stops by regardless. So if I don't have, like last week, I didn't have anything because I wasn't here. I think I had something there for Monday, so I couldn't cancel for the week because I had a Monday pickup.
Mm-hmm.
I still take mine to work. The post office picks up the house. But FedEx or UPS, I just take it to work and drop it on our mailroom because they're there 2 or 3 times a day. So, but that's always nice to have. And for some reason, I forget about it in my car. I just at least swing by FedEx on my way home from work. Although getting off at 3:30 now, man, it's amazing what 1 hour can do with traffic. Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
I have something that I never used before until I moved to this house. I have a pickup locker outside that I place. So I put my packages inside the pickup locker, so no one drives by and sees a bunch of packages out front, and I don't have to worry about porch pirates. So it's a great idea. I don't know if it's going to show up, but there it is.
Oh, you got a camera on it.
Yeah, I got a camera just for security reasons. And it's big. I mean, it's made to hold those giant trash cans. 2 of those.
Yeah, I don't know if Ben deals with porch pirate. I mean, I know the town. I've been there one time in my life. It's a small town. It's very, very rural. I mean, it's out there. It's Joe, from where we were, and it's kind of like that Benazet up there in Elk County.
Mm-hmm.
It's there ain't shit out there. There just ain't shit out there. So I don't. But I responded and said, look, I use a lot of bubble wrap. I like the medium bubbles, and I bubble wrap the shit out of stuff, and I get a lot of free bubble wrap from work. I get a lot of good boxes from work. I currently am using American Bubble Boy for bubble wrap, but I shop that around every couple months. I mean, I only buy bubble wrap probably say every other month.
I buy it once
except for this spring, I might do like a double order, and just because I know the spring's going to be hot and heavy, so which I got to put an order in for bubble wrap here in the next week. Because our autumn or fall yard sale season is about to begin. So thanks for reaching out, Ben. Hope we answered some of your questions and gave you some tips there. But yeah, I'm ready for the fall yard sale season. I got to get this shit out of the van. Slowly working on it. Got some listings up today. Gonna probably do some listing tonight.
I'm looking
it's just a busy week.
A lot of stuff already for Friday, Saturday. And Friday looks like a washout with rain.
Yeah, Saturday looks like storms too, but
yeah, it's too early to tell. It's only Monday.
Yeah, you didn't miss nothing last weekend, Ron. I know Joe was out. I was talking to Joe a little bit when we were out and about. Did you end up finding anything at all there, Joe?
No, I did better at the flea market Sunday.
Did you go to the Harrisburg market or the Grove or Lebanon?
Yeah, no, Harrisburg. Yeah, I got this. I actually made a run up to Newport. I got 3 RC cars. There was a couple there. Her uncle passed away a little bit back. They had one there. They were dirty. They've been sitting for a couple years, but the one's huge. Right? I got them boxed up already. Right there's the boxes. That's all 3 of them. I actually had boxes for them. I wasn't sure, but I put them all on last night. They've been hammering them pretty good.
So they're all packed up, ready to go, but they're not sold yet.
No, I just put them on last night. So
I got $10. I got $20. Somebody's going to ask a question on them, and Joe's going to be like, "Shit."
Nope.
I got to cut that box open
because they're all on for parts untested, so it don't matter.
Oh I hate that. If I passed up in pre-box, there's always a question. Hey, can you show me what the hub looks like with the tire taken off?
Nope.
So I can see what suspension or what shocks it has.
I used all 24 pictures on every listing, so there's
going to be
pictures of everything.
Yeah, please review all photos.
Oh, I got. Hey, you does Patrick have a Wii U? Or do you have a Wii U?
No, we don't have it. He has a Switch. We have an Xbox and a
Yeah.
Switch.
Does that use the
But-
same charging cord as a U?
I don't know.
I picked one up at the flea market for $5, but I can't test it. I don't have a charging cord for it.
I think I have a Wii somewhere,
So-
but I don't know. It's buried.
I have to try and get a hold of one sometime.
Is it a Wii or a Wii U?
It's a Wii U, University or whatever it is.
Okay.
I have a Wii U
It might.
somewhere. It's not listed yet. I think it's out in my van. Yeah. I bought a
You got a
Wii U
cord for it?
system.
Oh, it's a
Alright.
small thing.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah, the handhelds. It's like a Switch. It came out before the Switch, right?
Yes, that was
These
that
came out
that
before the
was
Switch.
the Wii U, then the Switch. I should.
Yeah.
Let me look today or tomorrow, Joe. It's in my van. I
And
think
then I got a Switch.
maybe I brought it
A
in.
Switch. I don't know what this is. Is this a charging unit for the Switch? What is that?
That's
it pops down
that's,
in.
that's the console.
Okay.
So that's like the docking station.
yeah,
that plugs
I see
in.
the-
Yeah,
I
that
never
plugs
had a
in for
Switch
to
before.
power, and then that
Power.
also plugs into the TV.
Yeah, you sit it in front of the TV and stuff.
Yeah. You can put the Switch in that, and then the controllers on the side you can actually pop off and click together. Then you can actually play your Switch on the TV screen and not that face unit.
Right.
So that's like the docking station / charger.
Yeah.
Which they probably go for a little bit of money.
Well, that's good because I got that part. I paid $10 for this the Wii U and a PS3.
Well, just the Wii U screen, the pad you have there, they go for at least $40-$50 just as is parts.
As is. Oh, good.
Yeah, because I got the whole system. I think I paid. Shit, it was right up off Progress Avenue. I bought. I think I got it for $20 or something like that for the whole system.
Yeah, that
And
was all
I
that.
haven't gotten around to it yet.
I was down at the flea market yesterday, but yeah, they only had the HPI RC car, and it was just dusty and dirty as heck. And he said, "Well, I have two other ones that are cleaner than this, but we didn't bring them along down." I said, "Well, where you at?" And he said, "Up in Newport." I said, "Well," he said, "You want to make me an offer on this?" I said, "No. Can you put it aside?" I said, "When you get home, text me pictures of it." I said, "But for $250, I said I'll probably take them all three. I said I like the bundle stuff. I said keep it to the back." So he sent me pictures, and yeah, I took a ride up and sat down. I had a PBR. He said, "Can I get you a beer?" I said, "Well, yeah." I'm not gonna turn down a beer. That was a 40-minute drive.
Yeah,
So, but yeah, they were a nice couple.
I did have. I did intend to wake up and go to that flea market, but I don't know. I was just tired. Just slept in. I got a few things on Saturday at yard sales. A couple of nice looking Department 56 houses and just some odds and ends. Nothing high value, but although I didn't check out that flatware yet. I don't know how much sterling's in there, but got a flatware chest somewhere in Susquehanna Township. And it was $10. Nice. The box is nice. I like keeping the boxes for display, and I never sell them with the box. But he goes, "Yeah, there's a couple sterling pieces in there." And I saw, I think 3 or 4 pieces of sterling. I was like, $10, I'll take it. I haven't gone through it yet, but I know the whole set's not sterling. I picked up some of the other patterns. Like, that shit's silver plate, but there was at least, I think, 3 or 4 sterling pieces. So. And the actual flatware, the silver plate flatware was Oneida. It was pretty nice looking. So I don't have to polish it or anything. And I try to stay away from silver plate. I sell stainless flatware all the time. Although that market's come down quite a bit too.
Oh yeah, I haven't bought any flatware.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Man, stainless silverware, man. A few years ago, Joe, we were making a killing off that.
Yeah.
9 years ago, man. I was buying every stainless flatware I could find at yard sales, man. Holy shit.
There's still some patterns that are very expensive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
What did
I had that good set out in Allentown last year. $20. I think I got what 500 or 600 for the set.
I got 1.5 sets from Cortier's, and
Oh
that
yeah.
was,
Did you sell them yet?
I'm like, no, everything's piled up. I got my walkway in the back is just that. It's a walkway now. My backup storage is pretty much full. My garage is starting to get stuff piled into it.
I'll see
It doesn't
that.
help that I'm bringing stuff from my mom's house here now.
That's
They're
why
in the middle of my home.
I like not selling for a living. That's that. You remember all my models and stuff. That's they're gone. Everything's gone from last week. I got rid of it all. It's gone.
Yeah,
I'm still working on Swatch stuff.
he's still working on swatches. Holy shit!
Yeah, I picked that stuff up on the 18th, so it's I was going on vacation 9-10 days, but yeah, it's over a month. But I'm down to the catalogs. I might be able to finish those today. And then the only thing left, I got like 2 cases and a flat with non-swatch watches, and then there's a flat with I don't know what the hell's in there, Elvis posters or something. Then I'll be going back to comics again. That I started before the swatches.
Yeah, before when Joe and I were buying and selling stainless flatware a lot, this was before Google Lens. So I mean, Google Lens is a lifesaver now with the patterns. I mean, Joe, do you still have your? I mean, we each bought that. It's from that replacements company. They came out with the whole book. I mean, you can see how thick it is.
Did they?
Oh my goodness!
Oh, I didn't know they had one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a great. I mean, obviously Google Lens is the shit now, but I mean, it tells you. I mean, you could nice zoomed in looks on the patterns and the names, and
Oh, that's excellent.
I mean, that's a great book. I think it's $40. I think I might have paid $40 for it, but I hardly ever use it now because Google Lens is there. But man, lifesaver. I think it was named replacements, wasn't it, Joe?
I don't know.
Yeah, replacements put it out. Great book, great reference book. I'm not a big antique book guy, but that one was a lifesaver back in the day.
Yeah, I got rid of all my stuff when we moved. I don't have any books anymore.
Like I said, Google Lens now is I mean, you have the book right in your phone, basically right in the palm of your hand. So Joe, Ron, when you went away, when you put your store in time away mode, do you still accept sales and just you put the message on there, I'll be back on this date, I'll ship, whatever, or you just no sales?
No sales.
Really?
Yep. Because I have one business day in there for handling.
Oh.
And that's just an open invitation to, to basically get negative feedbacks because they'll get a message at the top if you do what you're talking about leaving on vacation, but you can still get sales for up to 15 days. And a lot of times people are going to say, this asshole never shipped it out for 2 weeks. And it was supposed to be here a week and a half ago. And what's going to happen, you'll get poor feedback because of that, because they're going to say, hey, I never saw that message.
Yeah, I mean, I've been selling on eBay like 15 years, but this is the second year with a full-time store. And each time we've gone on our summer trips, and even then over Christmas, I don't know what I'm going to do because we go on that cruise. You know what I mean? Somebody might be buying it and I'll see that message and want it in time for Christmas. I'm going to be out of town, but usually the summer I do, and I usually come back to 10 to 20 things to pack up. Now I don't send offers or anything like that. It is, I mean, people are buying full price if I'm on vacation. Like,
yeah,
I'm not gonna be dicking around on vacation sending offers and try to work a deal. I mean, you want to pay full price. It's in the listing as, hey, I'll ship it when I get back. And I've had one person question me this year, but I was like, dude, it says it right in there. I'll be back on this date and I will ship it the next day. Like, we usually come back Saturday, but it will be out Monday morning. It will be out.
But, Well, I would recommend, like, a lot of times, especially in today's today's times, people are buying things on their cell phones. So I do not know how the message shows up on the cell phone. I would recommend, if you're going to keep it open, just create, with the first sale, send a real nice message, make it nice and wordy and fluffy and everything else, and tell them what's going on. Say, hey, just in case you didn't see this, I'm blah, 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 blah. I'll be back on blah, blah. And then before you send it, do a cut and copy. And then send the message so that when the next purchase comes in, all you got to do is just hit send message and paste.
It shows up.
You're sending the same message. Just in case they didn't see it. Go ahead.
I just bought something for our granddaughter about 2 weeks ago, and it came up right away and told me that person's away until so-and-so. So I bought it anyway. I bought it anyway, knowing what's that.
Yeah, so that's what Justin's talking about. Keeping the store
and
open.
That was on my phone. Yeah, that was on my phone. Okay. It let me know right away that they were out until whatever date, that you won't get it right away. So,
well, yeah, I usually don't buy on eBay, so I would never be able to tell you. I've never run into that situation as a buyer seeing something on my phone like that. But I know how it's set up, how I have it set up on my store, but I don't know how my customers see that. So,
yeah, it lets you know. It lets them know.
But I always find, if I would go to the beach for the weekend, I would keep my store open, and then I would just basically send that message. And in that message, I would say, hey, in case you didn't see it, that's fine. If you need me to cancel the order, just let me know, and I'll take care of it right away. I did that for two reasons. Because I wanted sales while I was away, and I wasn't gone very long. Two, the experienced sellers who sell a lot in volume, I want to say they corrected this about 3 years ago, but they used to, if you put it in vacation mode, when you turn it off, it took sometimes a week or so for everything to get re-indexed back into the search fields on eBay. So I was on vacation for a week, but then you take another week for everything to fully show up. Basically, you're shut down for 2 weeks. So because of that re-indexing problem they had, which was eventually fixed, like I've said, maybe 3 years ago, if I would go away, if it was just a couple of days, I would leave it open.
Okay. And if you don't know how to write a nice message to your customers, explaining that, you could always go to ChatGPT and have that do it for you. I mean, have you guys ever messed around with ChatGPT?
No.
So let me open it up. It's wild. We were messing around with it at the bar one night. We're telling me, write me a story about her aunt and uncle and where they live and how they met in a romantic story. Oh, and it just starts printing out these pages of this story. It was hilarious. But we're like, shit, this is really good. We can't stop reading this. It writes it like a book.
Videos people are making.
Let's see here. I don't know if I can. Write me a message to my eBay customers explaining to them that I will be out of town until August 29th. And here it is. Dear valued customer, thank you for your recent purchase, continued support. I wanted to inform you that I will be out of town until August 29th. Please be sure that all orders placed during this period will promptly be processed and shipped once I return on the 29th. If you have any questions or concerns, you just copy and paste that and put that right under your.
There you go.
It's amazing, man. Maybe I might mess around tonight. I'll send you guys a fake story. I'll make some shit up. I'll make some shit up with Joe.
Here comes the fake news.
Fake news. All right, let's see. Let's get into our top five. Top five today. I don't know. We were sitting there watching TV the other day, and something came on, and Patrick actually said that would be a good top five. He always wants to know what the top five is every week. He doesn't care about the reselling stuff, but he likes top five lists of other stuff. So this week's top five is the top five best spokesperson / mascots in business or companies. So, as always, hopefully we don't get no weird noise. We will go to the wheel. Joe, you're dark green now.
That's what I was last week. Bring it back. Attaboy. Come on.
If it happens
on,
again,
Green.
you're never being dark green again. Oh, you got to be shitting me.
No, wait, that's close.
It's close. No, that's
So now, Justin, next week, what you got to do is change yourself to the dark green.
oh yeah, that's for sure. He'll never be dark green again. Let's put it that way. Never. I will make sure of that. All right. I mean, this one's not a bad list. It doesn't really matter. There's so many choices out there.
Yeah,
You can always find something.
Yeah, once I thought of one, they all started flooding in.
Oh yeah, it doesn't take long. Oh, where am I at here? I got to get my list up on the. All right, there, Joe. You are first up.
Yeah, I think I'll go back to one of the old ones, but I haven't decided yet. I'm gonna go with the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Oh man, that was round 1 or 2 for me.
Yeah.
I think that was like 10 on my list.
Nah. Well, I didn't know if I wanted to go old school or something new, but
Yeah, he pops on the screen. You definitely know. You definitely know what he's trying to show out there and sell to you. There's no doubt about it. I mean, it's a world. My first pick's gonna be a worldwide company. Everybody knows them. A little creepy, but I'm gonna go with Ronald McDonald.
yeah.
You see him everywhere.
Does that include any of his friends?
Oh yeah, you get the whole party there.
Yeah. Yeah, because usually if he's up, the rest of them, somebody else is around, especially the Hamburglar.
It's like they were all created probably around the same time because the guy was probably on acid or doing mushrooms, and he just didn't see Ronald McDonald. He saw, Grimace and
The Hamburglar.
the Hamburglar, Mayor McCheese. He saw them all. I mean, that guy was tripping he was tripping balls on some acid or mushrooms there when all that shit started being creative. All right, there, Ronald.
Well, we were talking baseball earlier, so I'm going to say Phillies fanatic.
Oh, yes. I should have took him. My son will be disappointed.
And back to back, this is probably, I want to say probably one of the biggest money makers, Michael Jordan.
Oh, yeah.
For Nike. And McDonald's. And videos and everything else.
Oh yeah, he's done a lot.
Oh yeah.
Just with Nike alone. Video games, he's done video games and everything.
There was a guy who bought a pair of sneakers on eBay. They were pre-Nike, made by the same guy before he formed the Nike company. He bought them on eBay. The guy ran an auction style. He knew right away what they were, the $3. And then turned around and resold them for like 10, 15,000 or something like that.
Man.
Yep. And to me, they had the three hash marks, whatever, like Adidas. I would have just figured they were a vintage Adidas.
Yeah, they were like track shoes or something, weren't they?
Yeah, something similar to that. Yeah. Blue or something like that, I think.
Yeah, I think blue. They might have had some yellow on them or something like that.
Yeah. If I saw them at a yard sale, I'm like,
yeah.
I wouldn't even look at them.
I would think there was some cheap Gabriel Brothers knockoffs or something like that.
Yeah.
I guess it's back to me since Joe took the Pillsbury Doughboy. I guess I'm going to have to pick. Let me go with the Gecko from Geico.
Yeah, that was high on my list.
Classic. Just a classic figure. Joe, what is on your paper, Joe? Because I don't. Is this shit on the back? I mean, there looks like all kinds of doodles.
That was figuring out weights and sizes for FedEx today. That's the back.
I saw that. I'm like, what the hell is going on over there?
Yeah, that's no pics. Well, we're gonna stay with the insurance thing. We'll go with one of the newer ones here. Allstate with the Mayhem guy.
Oh yeah.
Those are good. I like Mayhem.
Who's he? Is he with Allstate or?
I think it's Allstate. Yeah, it's Allstate. Yeah. And I get a wraparound, so we'll go back to the drink of the day. We're going to go with Captain Morgan Pirate.
Oh, does he have a name other than Hook or something?
I don't think so. They just the captain. They call him the captain. Yep, the captain. That's it.
Oh, geez, there's so many out there that I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with the Energizer Bunny. I mean, if you see a pink rabbit come across your TV, you know what he's trying to sell you.
Oh yeah,
about it.
Yeah, let's see. I got back to back, so let's go with. I'm sure you guys heard of this guy, George Foreman.
Oh yeah, shit. What he's probably number 2 on the money list.
Yeah,
obviously Jordan has to be one. Yeah. But I mean,
it's those things we see at every single yard sale.
Yep.
George Foreman grills, Trivia Pursuit.
Yeah. That man can sell a grill.
And another one. This one goes back to the 50s. Smokey the Bear.
Oh yeah, iconic. As soon as you see him, you know the company message he's giving you.
Oh yeah.
See, I stayed away from the human side.
44. Yeah, I thought it was 40s. I wasn't quite sure, 40s or 50s.
Jeez. I will go with. Let me see here. I try and line them up. Shit. Oh, that's who it was. Mr. Clean. There's not too many bald guys with the earring, white T-shirt.
I was going to put that on my list, but I couldn't remember. I couldn't figure out what his name was.
Does he have a? Do you think he has a first name?
Mister.
You'd be surprised. A lot of things have first names, and I mean, you never know. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Mr. Clean's first name is Veritably. 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 Which came from a 1962 promotion called Give Mr. Clean a First Name.
Oh, no. Variably. That's horrible. That's horrible.
It's a horrible first name.
Somebody's doing math homework or something.
They were sniffing too much, Mr. Clean.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
And we are over to you there, Joe.
Well, I heard Ron say the logo when he answered the one. He said, "Oh yeah," so we'll go with that. The Kool-Aid Man.
Kool-Aid Man.
Oh, yeah. I had him on my list too. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And let's see to wrap up. I don't know. I got a few of them on here. I don't think he's that big. I think he's more creepy than anything. But he's worth a mention. The Burger King King. Ugh.
Oh yeah, he was on my list too.
Oh, he creeps me out. He just He is creepy.
I mean, that was a great marketing ploy there. I mean, he got real big there a few years ago. I mean, they were selling Halloween masks and
Oh yeah.
I mean
Yeah,
all
he
kinds of stuff
he
there.
I mean, he don't say nothing. He don't do nothing. He comes dancing across with that mask on, and he's just creepy.
He's staring in people's dining room windows as they're eating dinner. It's just like, what the hell was that? Oh man. There's three I'm looking to choose from here.
I bet I got two of them right here.
I mean, two of them are cereals, so let me go with the one. I mean, Tony the Tiger.
They're great.
I mean, you see a big tiger on the screen, you know what you're about to buy next time you go to the grocery store.
Oh yeah.
Good old Frosted Flakes.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody put extra sugar on their Frosted Flakes?
Nope.
Of course.
Nope.
Oh, you do, Ron?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my God.
Cocoa Krispies. I used to use chocolate milk with the Cocoa Krispies.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
oh,
Oh.
jeez. Are you diabetic?
No.
Oh my God.
I got candy bars. I got dark chocolate from Dominican Republic. This like $10 for this thing.
Yeah.
That's
I do like dark chocolate, but man, sugar on top of Frosted Flakes.
Oh,
Here's one. It's 81 dark chocolate.
Ooh.
Things are pricey down there. $10
oh
each.
yeah.
Sugar on Frosted, man, that's a bold play right there. You're asking for it. That's a bold play.
Man.
I think I may have used chocolate milk and Cocoa Krispies before. I may have.
I'm going to go with the controversial one now.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
On eBay anymore.
Which?
Aunt Jemima.
Yep. I was thinking.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't sell anything with her on it anymore.
Did you see the Saturday Night Live skit with them one where they were letting them go?
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
my God!
I
I
saw
just
that.
saw
That was
it
good.
was on TikTok the other day. I never saw it before. It was great. Uncle Ben's he's laughing and they're looking up. Well, Uncle Ben, we're gonna have to let you go too.
Did you get that TikTok I sent you a little bit ago, Joe?
No, I don't think so.
You have to open that one up. All I can think about is you and I in a car on like the 100-mile yard sale road trip or something.
Oh,
I don't know what movie it has Vince Vaughn in it, but I'm not sure what movie it is. I've never saw the movie. I don't think.
oh, yeah, he's
Pretty
funny.
funny one.
I love Vince.
And my last one, I'm going to go with, surprised no one picked him first, Mickey Mouse.
Oh, that must be your honorable mention there, Ron.
Oh, we're at 6 already. Okay.
Yeah, but we'll give you Mickey Mouse because he was on my list too. What's another one for you there, Joe? We'll give an honorable mention this week because there's so many good ones out there.
Mario. Gotta go.
Yeah.
With nowadays, yeah, it would be Mario. You know, he's out there for everything with Nintendo. So.
I'm once again I'm in between, but I would have to go.
That's why you're upset.
I'd have to go with the M&M guys.
Yeah, I thought about them too. Yeah.
Yeah, I put M&M little people. I didn't know what to call them.
Yeah, I don't know. M&M. I should say M&M guys and gals because there's the brown one and the green one are chick now.
And then you got the peanut guys, you got the regular guys.
Is it me? Is it why are they always naked?
Oh no, they're not naked. They got
Winnie the Pooh never had pants on.
Well, the M&M guys aren't naked. They got a candy shell covering their parts.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But now Winnie the Pooh, that's a different story. Donald Duck. Well, Daisy Duck had a skirt, I guess, but Donald Duck, no pants.
Yeah, he just ran around with a vest on.
Did you guys watch the? You guys ever seen Ted the movie?
Oh yeah.
So, have you guys watched the series on Peacock?
Yeah.
No.
I think it's on Peacock or Hulu. He has it's one season. It's hilarious, just absolutely hilarious. And like the first one, he owes a bet, and they're sitting at the dinner table. So he just reaches down and pulls $20 out, and the kid's like, "Where'd you get that from? You don't have no pants. You don't have pockets. Don't you?" He says, "Don't you worry about where I'm keeping things."
Yeah, I got a prison wallet.
Yeah. So we'll go over the list, Joe. He had the Pillsbury Doughboy, the Mayhem guy from Allstate, Captain Morgan's Pirate, Kool-Aid Man, the King from Burger King, and Mario. Then over to my list, I had Ronald McDonald, the Gecko from Geico, the Energizer Bunny, Mr. Clean, Tony the Tiger, and then the M&M people. Then Ron with the Philly Fanatic, Michael Jordan, George Foreman, Smokey the Bear, Aunt Jemima, and Mickey Mouse. That was a very good list. You could probably actually narrow that list down too to like certain niches if you really want.
A lot of cereals, a lot of
Yeah. There's a lot of
cereals.
cereal's got a lot of mascots. There's a lot of them.
Yeah. I don't. If I can come up with a reselling top 5 next week, that will be it. But if not, it might be a cereal one. Just after hearing Ron's sugar on top of Frosted Flakes. Do you drink the milk after the cereal?
Hell yeah!
Oh my god! I'm not a milk guy, but I can't. I definitely can't do colored milk. Oh, that weird color.
I don't like strawberry, like strawberry quick. No.
See, I used to love that as a kid. That's another good mascot. The was it the Nestle or Nesquik Rabbit?
Yeah.
Do they still use him?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
What about
Too bad
Mario?
they don't sell it in the old. They don't sell it in the tin cans anymore. You remember you had to pop that top off with the spoon for the powder. And every kid almost died because they. Oh, let me just try the cocoa powder by itself and just like cinnamon. Just put the shit in the milk. My dad said, just put the shit in the milk and stir it. Don't be messing around. Yeah, so this weekend's yard sale should be, like I said, weather dependent, but should be. This is Labor Day weekend, so Lancaster should be on Monday. Salunga, Landisville stuff. So I'll probably head down. I'm in and out of there so fast anymore. I don't hang around.
Yeah, I'm not going. I got too much stuff now.
Oh, so do I, Ron. If I can make some room in my van, I'm definitely going, but I'll be very selective. Probably we're buying super small stuff. Down there in Landisville, Slunga. I'm usually get there early. By 8:30, I'm on the way home, so I don't mess around. I'm usually home by 9 a.m. I don't keep it gets too crowded. But the fall community should be starting after this weekend, my guess. A lot of the West Shore stuff. So, I mean, you got 1 month here in Pennsylvania. Yeah. It's literally the month of September, and that's it. It gets hot and heavy for 3 weeks, and then if it's nice, they'll venture into the first week of October. But that's pretty rare. But I will say one thing about this yard sale season, and unless they're not advertising, but man, Allentown, I haven't seen nothing out there. I mean, did we go? We didn't go out at all, did we?
Yeah, one time.
Yes, we went one time.
We went on a Friday.
Yeah,
that was it.
I think that was my only time out there this year.
Yeah,
they could be using a different advertising platform. Like I noticed, like the one yard sale treasure map. It shows tons down in York, and then also on the East Shore, but doesn't show hardly any on the West Shore.
You know, what I haven't done is I haven't joined any Allentown Facebook groups. Like they'll do like an Allentown online yard sale or Allentown community pages. Allentown Bethlehem. I mean, all I do is check Craigslist for them. I don't get too involved with that, but I do check Facebook Marketplace. I'll type in, I'll go to Allentown and type in garage sale or yard sale and see what comes up. So I just don't think they're advertising out there.
Yeah, that happens here too. People, I mean, you got all these free platforms, and they don't put anything out, or they'll put it out that morning.
Facebook needs to make a category for it. Like how when you can go to Penn Live, our local paper here in Harrisburg, or online paper, and if you go to classified, you can actually see garage sales, estate sales. Facebook needs to do something like that, like how Craigslist does it for that. Facebook, it's just a Wild West trying to find. And then the shit does come up. It's from 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
You open up like, oh man, look at these pictures. Oh man, this yard sale looks great. Shit, that was April 15th.
Or you look down, it says Indiana.
Yeah, that's another one too. You do local, like there could be like 10 local ones, and they'll throw in some weird off the wall shit.
Yeah,
I think this week's
Craigslist too. People are advertising. You got to look careful. I'm like, where the hell is this where's this city at? And then you look, and it's like New York. It's like, why are they posting it on Harrisburg's Craigslist ad?
Yeah, there was one on Facebook I think kept popping up this week, was Elm, ELMPA. Everything else was Harrisburg, but I don't know if somebody was paying to advertise it in Harrisburg, or I didn't even look it up.
On the street or something. Who knows?
I don't know how people see some stuff. I had a guy from Texas picked up some dishes off the front porch today.
You did sell it to him, right?
Yeah. He said, "Hey, I'm going to be up in Lancaster on Monday."
Elm is down by
where's Elm?
Lidditz.
Oh yeah.
Well, there's a way on eBay to search by distance.
Well, yeah. Well, this is on Marketplace. Guy,
okay.
He said because people were asking for shipping. I said, "Oh no, they're dishes. I'm not shipping. That's why they're on Marketplace." Guy says, "Hey, I'm going to be up in Lancaster probably Monday." And I went through his profile picture, checked him out on Facebook. He's in Texas, and I'm like, "Okay."
Sure.
He did. He flew in, and he's visiting family. His sister lives in Lancaster, and I think he was heading up to Rochester today. So he's making his run. Had a rental car and was making his run, and came up through. And
if he flew up, how the hell is he going to get the stuff back?
I don't care. I got my money.
And hell, they ripped off the handle on my one suitcase. I mean, they just throw those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because now he's got to buy bubble wrap and boxes and paper and tape.
Pack them in his clothes. Hey, we got a lot of booze when we went on our cruise back years ago from San Juan. We had to put all the booze into our suitcases, including the girls. So I mean, we just packed all the bottles around. We didn't lose one bottle, and we must have had 20 bottles of booze.
Yeah, I had 2 free bottles I brought back with me, and I just kept them in the box that they came in. But I packed stuff around them in the box.
Yeah, that's what we put it all around the clothes. Just packed everything in around the clothes.
I bought 4 watches, and I checked online. It's like, did you realize with customs, if it goes over like with the $800 allowance, that they charge you different percentages? It's 12% on the strap, and then like 9% on the watch itself. I'm like,
that's stupid.
On the whole thing.
Yeah.
And different brands at different prices.
You should have stuck with booze, because we went over our limit. We told the guy at customs in San Juan, and said, "Yeah, we went over a few bottles." So how many's a few? We told him how many. I must have been 6 or 8 bottles. He said, "Have a nice day."
Yeah, when I got off the cruise ship,
on we went.
Customs was all verbal, and I just stood there. They take a picture of you. And then it goes by on what your passport photo is.
Right.
And it cleared me, and they said, "Thank you." Didn't ask me anything. I'm like, okay.
Now, is that just coming back? I'm assuming it was a closed loop cruise.
Yeah.
Like you left Miami, came back Miami.
Yeah. But you still got to do your customs because you went out of the country.
Yeah. But so when you went to Aruba, when you got off the ship, did you have to take your passport?
No, but I took pictures of it just in case.
Okay, because I heard.
I bought 3 watches in Little Switzerland in Aruba, and that was like $2,700 for the 3. And they needed to see my actual ID. They didn't ask to see my passport.
Okay. Yeah, I heard from a lady at work that she says they took their passports, but last time they went, all you had to have was your some sort of like your driver's license in whatever state, and your C card or your whatever they call it.
Yeah,
because they link your passport to your C cards, then so they know you're good to go. Like you don't physically have to take your passport onto the islands.
That way you don't have. Yeah, you don't have to worry about it getting stolen.
Yeah, losing it.
When you get to the cruise port, like in Aruba's customs comes on and clears the ship. And then it does it, that's for everybody. I don't know what they do, but yeah. Same thing when you get back into Miami. The ship has to clear customs before anyone can even get off.
What? What's that mean? Like I thought they just checked people getting off.
Yeah. Like I said, when I went through and I was in the express, all they did was ask me to take my hat off and take a picture of my face, and they thank you. That was it.
Yeah, because we were always wondering about carrying these damn passports and paper and getting wet and let alone losing them.
Keep all that out.
I was more worried about destroying them than freaking losing them. But it's funny you mentioned about that guy. I sold this first gear. I don't even. I think it's a dump truck or something. Guy paid for it. I don't know where the hell he's coming from. New York. I got his phone number. Hey, I'll be down. I'll pick it up from you. I'll bring some stuff down you might want to buy from me. Okay. Something came up. Couldn't make it down. It's something. I'll probably be down in Harrisburg in like 2 more weeks. It's been 3. Then I was thinking this past week, it was the Corvettes in Carlisle. I was like, well, maybe this guy is like a swap meet guy.
Mm-hmm.
No call. I say, I guarantee you I'll get a call before the fall Hershey meet. I bet that's what he's coming down for. So, I mean, he paid and everything. Still sitting here.
I've had people buy stuff from me, and I send them a message like every 6 months. Hey, when are you going to pick this up? And the one thing, after like 4 years, I just, whatever. No, too late. You can't.
Going swimming. It's hot. It's a hot one today to go swimming. So I guess we'll wrap it up there. Have some good talk for next week. See what happens.
Nothing beats the one that I had. You remember mine from years ago, don't you? My precious moment figures. I got almost $1,000.
I don't remember those.
Oh yeah, I sold that years and years ago. The person was out of the where they were going. I don't remember if they were going out of the country or if they were in Alaska or something. Told me to hold on to, paid for them. It was like $900. Paid for them. I held on to them for 6 months. I tried to contact the person. Nothing. I don't know if they died or whatever. And I resold them.
They could have died.
Oh yeah. There's like $600 or $800 worth of precious moment figures. This is years and years ago. Never their screen never bought anything again. I kept an eye on the thing. I think they passed away. I held on to them for a long time.
Yeah.
I turned around and resold them again.
I literally just sold something this past week. It was I don't remember buying it. It could have been lost in the basement for a year. I don't know. It was some sort of tester. And I know when the Comcast guy would come out, he would check to see if there's a break in the line. And actually, I'm downstairs. I'm picking something up to ship. I'm like, what the hell is that? It's going to fall on the ground. I pull the case out. I'm like, I don't remember. I don't know. I could have bought it 2 years ago, 3. I don't know. But sold for $190. I'm thinking, I don't know.
I saw
like,
that. You didn't get it with me. I said, what the hell is
no,
that?
I don't know. It was in the basement. I was like, hell,
What-
for all I
what-
know,
what
the
do you think?
Comcast or Verizon guy could have left it there. I don't know.
He might.
I mean, I don't. When we switched over to YouTube TV, was hell. It's been a year, just about a year. So if it was the Verizon guys, and nobody ever contacted us.
Well,
But
things
like I
have
said,
been known to fall off eBay and disappear.
yeah. I mean, in all reality, it could have been in the basement for 2 years, but I don't remember buying it. So I could have. I don't know. That's when you know you got so much shit. You just don't remember buying it. When you find it, you remember how much. I've always remember how much I pay for it, but I don't remember that. So no, almost
Hey.
$200 though.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Join us on all the socials: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, wherever else. Ron's Online Treasures. Over to Hippy's eBay store. You could probably buy some RC cars coming up here on auction if they're live now.
What's that? RC
RC
cars, yeah.
cars.
I got
Is
a
it
few
H
things on
Steelers?
there. That's about it.
What's your eBay name there? H Steelers something.
Yeah, just H Steelers.
Just H Steelers.
Yeah,
Search his auctions out and buy yourself a nice RC car.
yeah. As is.
Ron's Online Treasures, Susquehanna
Make
Picker.
sure he asks for pictures that he doesn't have.
Yeah.
If it
Yeah.
ain't- if
When did
if
the
it
auction
ain't
end
on
there,
there,
Joe?
I got 4 more days. Yeah, 4 more
Just
days.
in time, because this episode will probably be out Wednesday. So
Yeah, well,
I urge everybody Wednesday night to message Joe at H Steelers on eBay and ask him, hey, does it have this kind of shock on there, or this tire, or this wheel?
I'll take a look at the
Bombard his
pictures.
inbox with messages.
Take a look at the pictures and you tell me.
You take it out in the sun and take pictures in natural light.
Nope.
I might shoot one over. I've done that to you before. When you put
Oh,
something
yeah.
up there for $400 or $500 and he has an offer on there, I'll send an offer of like $10. Like,
But
come on, you only paid $5 for it. You're going to double up on it.
You know,
All right, everybody.
I had people do that. They send me. They go, "Oh, I wanted to bid on this at it's like a local auction, and I know you paid 50, so I'll give you 55, make a little money." I'm like, you know what the day fees are, and this auction house charges 25% buyer's commission plus sales tax.
I think the people on eBay and like it will sell. Say it will sell for like $60, and they'll send you a message. Oh man, sorry, I missed the bidding on that. If it's still available, I'll buy it from you for 30. I was like, it just sold auction style for $65. Why would you try to offer half price? Like shit.
You know how it is when you accept offers. Everyone starts at 50%.
Oh my goodness.
And
All
then you
right.
got to start at $5.
Yeah.
And then you send them an offer back, and then they come back and say $4. And then you hit decline, and then you add them to block.
Yep. No, I sent them a $1,000 counter offer back. Oh, declined. They declined it real quick, and they don't bother you again.
Oh no, I counter basically at the price.
Oh no, I sent them an outrageous. So you're going to get stupid. I'm getting stupid. I'll put $1,000 offer back to them. Here, you want to offer $2 here
anymore? I only put offers on high volume stuff, high dollar stuff. $50 and less, they don't get offers.
All right. Apparently, my family's hungry, so they want to go out to eat.
Dinner time.
All right, where are we going?
I have no idea.
That was one of my other ones. Colonel Sanders.
Colonel Sanders was on my list too.
Yeah.
Do you know what his first name was, Joe?
Yeah, I forget it. I heard it before. It's.
I want to make sure because I get him and another guy.
Yeah.
I think it's Harlan.
I heard it before, but I can't remember.
Yep, Harlan. And Captain Crunch's first name. Do you guys know that?
Yeah.
I believe that is Horatio, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, Horatio Magellan Crunch.
PhD.
All right, we will end it on that note. Until next week, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy yourself and have fun going out there and picking up some treasures.
Yeah, we'll see you
Peace out.
guys.